Okay, so I was that guy, you know the type, says he's gonna get fit, buys a gym membership in January, goes twice, then just scrolls past motivation videos for 6 months pretending like the $150 didn't hurt. Last month I looked in the mirror and was like, nah, let's actually do something. 21 days, no excuses. And it worked. Like, actually worked. Visible abs, shoulder definition, whole different person. Here's what gets me. I've been in and out of gyms for years, and nobody ever told me this simple thing. Everyone's selling 90-day programs, weird supplements, metabolic hacks, all that nonsense. This isn't about starving yourself or becoming a gym rat. This is about a beginner-friendly system that actually fits into normal life. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear 21-day roadmap you can steal and start tomorrow. And more importantly, you'll understand why the first 3 weeks matter more than you think. Part 1, the plan breakdown. What I actually did, nutrition. Let's start with the truth about fat loss. You need a calorie deficit, nothing revolutionary, but here's where people mess up. They cut calories too hard, feel miserable, and quit by day 5. My approach was different. I aimed for a moderate deficit, about 400 to 500 calories below my maintenance. Not drastic, sustainable. Here's exactly what I ate. Breakfast. Every single day, consistency matters. 3 whole eggs plus 1 egg. White 1 cup oatmeal with cinnamon black coffee, no sugar. Why? High protein keeps you full. Oats stabilize energy. No decisions needed. Same meal every day. Lunch, rotated between 3 options. Grilled chicken breast plus brown rice plus broccoli. Lean ground turkey plus sweet potato plus green beans. Tilapia plus white rice plus asparagus. Same macro target, 40 grams protein, 50 grams carbs, 10 grams fat. Boring? Yes. Effective? Absolutely. Dinner, similar rotation. Lean beef plus quinoa plus spinach. Salmon plus pasta plus zucchini. Chicken thighs plus potatoes plus kale. They think fat loss means 0 carbs. Wrong. Or they avoid fats entirely. Also wrong. I kept carbs moderate, around 150 grams daily, and fats at 40 grams. Why? Because carbs fuel workouts, and fats keep hormones balanced. Cut both, and you're setting yourself up to fail. Snacks, 2 per day, max. Greek yogurt plus berries. Protein shake, rice cakes, plus almond butter, total daily intake. Around 1,850 calories. That's maintenance minus 400 to 500 for me. For you, the math is different, but the principle is the same. Training, the other half. Here's what kills most people. They think fat loss is 80% diet, 20% training. Partially true, but the training I did wasn't random cardio or Instagram nonsense. Days 1 to 7, foundation building. Monday, upper body, bench, rows, shoulder press. 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Tuesday, 20 minutes steady state cardio, treadmill, bike, whatever. Wednesday, lower body, squats, deadlifts, leg press, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Thursday, rest or light 15-minute walk. Friday, full body compound circuit, 3 rounds of squats, push-ups, rows, lunges. Saturday, 25 minutes HIIT, 30 seconds hard, 30 seconds easy, repeat 25 times. Sunday, active recovery walk, 30 to 45 minutes, nothing complicated. Compound movements, moderate weight, focus on form. This is beginner friendly but effective. Part 2, week by week breakdown. Days 1 to 7, the honeymoon phase. You feel motivated. The plan is new. You're hitting every meal, every workout. Energy is decent. No visible changes yet, but you feel better. Digestion improves. Sleep feels deeper. This is where most people think it's working forever. It's not, but that's okay. You're building the habit. Key metric: lost 3 to 4 pounds, mostly water weight, some fat. Days 8 to 14, the plateau mind game. This is critical. Weeks 2 hits and the scale stops moving. Some people even gain a pound, probably muscle and water retention. Your brain screams, this doesn't work. But here's the reality. Your body is adapting. Hormones are stabilizing. Muscles are holding more water. This is normal. What I didn't panic. Kept the plan identical. Added 10 minutes to cardio sessions. So 30 minutes instead of 20. Key metric: lost 2 pounds. Scale plateaued, but clothes fit better. Days 15 to 21, the reveal. By day 15, something shifts. You start seeing lines. Abs aren't fully visible yet, but you can sense them under the surface. Midsection is noticeably tighter. Shoulders look fuller. Days 18 to 21, full transformation visible. Not perfect, not magazine level, but compared to day 1, undeniable. Key metric, lost 6 to 7 pounds total. Visible core definition, muscle definition in shoulders and arms. Part 3, common mistakes I avoided. Mistake number 1, the all or nothing trap. Wrong. If I eat one bad meal, the whole day is ruined. Right? I allowed one flexible meal every Sunday. 100% adherence isn't sustainable. 80% adherence for 21 days beats 100% adherence for 7 days. Mistake number 2, training too hard. Wrong. I'll do 2-hour workouts to speed up results. Right. My longest session was 55 minutes. Overtraining kills hormones, increases cortisol, and burns you out. Consistency beats intensity when you're just starting. Mistake number 3, ignoring sleep and stress. Wrong. Fat loss is just calories in, calories out, right? I prioritize 7 to 8 hours sleep every night. Manage stress. Why? Lack of sleep increases cortisol, which stores belly fat. No script works if you're not sleeping. Mistake number 4, trusting the scale too much. Wrong. Weighing yourself daily, freaking out at fluctuations. Right, I weighed myself twice a week, same time of day, morning, after bathroom, before food. Average the weekly number. Part 4, what to avoid, the real obstacles. Alcohol, I cut it completely for 21 days. Not forever, just those 3 weeks. Late night eating. This was my biggest trap. After 8 p.m., I locked down the kitchen. Why? Evening hunger is usually boredom or habit, not true hunger. I drank water, herbal tea, or went for a walk instead. You'll see someone else's 21-day results and compare. Don't. Everyone's starting point is different. Genetics are different. Consistency is what matters. Part 5, the actual results plus science. Here's what changed. Physique, visible abs, not shredded but defined. Shoulder roundness increased, waist smaller by 1.5 inches, chest and arm definition improved energy. Workouts felt stronger by week 3, no energy crashes midday, better sleep quality, mental clarity improved. Here's exactly what you do next. The 21-day challenge. Starting tomorrow, day 1, pick your breakfast, use my option, or create a similar high-protein meal. Eat it for 21 days straight. Day 2, calculate your maintenance calories. Google TDEE calculator. Subtract 400. That's your target. Day 3, choose 3 lunch options and 3 dinner options. Rotate them all month. Day 4, start the training plan above. Same split, same consistency. Day 7, take a progress photo. Don't weigh yourself yet. Photos matter more. Day 14, weigh yourself, measure waist, check how clothes fit, assess energy levels. Day 21, compare to day 1. You'll be shocked. This 21-day plan is a proof of concept. It shows you that consistency works, that discipline compounds, that you're capable of more than you thought. After 21 days, you can extend it. Adjust calories, try new training splits, but you'll already have the foundation and the belief that it's possible. The first 21 days are the difference between I've always wanted to get fit and I know I can get fit because I already did it. See you in 21 days.